All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Had a busy day. My son had a 4-hour doctor's appointment in Winston-Salem, so I have been busy all day. I wasn't even planning on doing this show, but I kind of got punked by my son and my buddy, the deal maker, who is not here right now to do this show. So we're gonna try to throw something together, and I'm not prepared. Imagine that. I'm not prepared. I just threw something together. Hopefully the deal maker will be on here. If not, y'all stuck with me. So what's up, Scott? What's up, P Digits? Welcome in. As y'all saw in the title, Colin Murray Boyles can make a little bit of South Carolina history tonight. If he can go into above the eighth selection in the NBA draft. Does anybody out there know the highest ranked or the highest draft Gamecock out there? If you will, get in the chat and let me know if you think you know who it is. But Colin Murray Boyles has a little history to try to make tonight. If he can get drafted 7th or higher. He got in a green room invite, the first Gamecock to ever do that. Nobody's ever got a green room invite for the NBA draft. I don't know if maybe they were expecting him to get drafted that high, or they just wanted to fill the room up. I don't know. You know, sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes they will just randomly invite people and just to try to fill the room. So, but like I said, it's been a busy day for me, so I'm just kind of throwing this together. No, as always, no script really. And like I said, I thought I was thinking the deal maker was going to make it, but who knows? He was doing some work around his aunt's house trying to fix something for her, so who knows if he's going to be here tonight. But y'all got me for at least a little while. I don't know how long I want to hang, but as we got the NBA draft up here, and I'm not a big NBA fan, so I really don't. Outside of Colin Murray Boyles, I really don't have no stock or any interest in the NBA draft. What's up, Octavian? How you doing, bro? But yeah, like I said, Colin Murray Boyles, we'll see if he can make a little history. But anyway, to answer the question, anybody knows who's the highest Gamecock ever drafted in the NBA? Anybody got any guesses? Throw it out there in the chat. If not, I'll tell you. I don't even know who this guy is, but so that's a hint right there. It ain't the most popular Gamecock basketball player out there. Matter of fact, I don't even know what this guy's stats is. He must have been good back in the day because it was before I was even born. I know that. So, but like I said, Colin Murray Boyles, he's in the green room at the NBA draft. Hey, looks like we had a severe thunderstorm warning on the way. But yeah, he's in the green room at the NBA draft. Hopefully, make a little South Carolina history. If he does get drafted in the first round, no matter where it's at, it'll be the first time a Gamecock's been drafted in the first round since, I believe, Ronaldo Balkman got drafted by the New York Knicks back in God, I can't remember what year that was. He was drafted number 20 overall by the Knicks. I know it ain't early 80s there, P. Digits. Actually, the early 70s. The early 70s. And I didn't know that. I had to look it up because I would have thought it was Alex English. And it's not. It's not. Alex English didn't get drafted till, I think, the second round, number 23, back in the day. So I'm hearing some rumbles that Colin Murray Boyles might go to Atlanta. But like I said, I don't watch the NBA, so only interest I got in this is just to see where he's at. After that, I actually can turn it off because I really don't care what happens. I just want to see where he goes. I'm hoping he can make a little history tonight, get drafted. Get drafted in the first round. So don't look like nobody's got the answer so far. So No, actually, the answer is, and it's from 1972. His name is Tim Riker. Tim Riker, Riker, from 1972. He was drafted, what did I say, 8th overall by the New York Knicks, I think it was. There you go. Cooper Flagg is number 1 coming off the board. Everybody expected that. But that's who it was. And I like I said, I didn't know that. So just a little trivia question, a little knowledge for all you guys out there. Yeah, he was selected 8th overall by the New York Knicks in the 1972 NBA draft. So I would have thought it was Alex English, but it wasn't. It wasn't. He went, like I said, he wasn't drafted to the 2nd round, number 23rd overall. And I think Ronaldo Bachman was drafted number 20th overall to the New York Knicks in the 1st round in 2006. A lot of people seem to think Colin Murray Bulls is going to be a high draft pick. So we'll see here in a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to see. Let me look at the ESPN channel. Let's see. You got San Antonio is on the clock, and then you got Philadelphia. Is that Philadelphia? Oh, come on, man. I don't care about that crap. I'm trying to get the dang NBA draft. Who's next? And then the 70. Tim Riker, one of them. Tom. I thought it was Tim. It might have been Tom. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, Tom, not Tim. Thank you there, Scott. Well, Tom Riker was the highest draft. He was 6'10". So he's a big old dude. But yeah. So what's on everybody's mind? Like I said, I had a busy day. Shit. I had a busy day out riding. I had to go to a doctor's appointment with my son. He had a 4-hour doctor's appointment today in Winston-Salem. And like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a show, honestly. But him and the deal maker kind of punked me on FaceTime earlier, so that's why I'm here. I wanted to just sit around and relax today or tonight. Oh man. The Grove, Comus High School. I don't know who the hell that is. But where do y'all think Colin Murray Bulls is going to go in the draft? Y'all think he's gonna make it into top 8, top 7? Maybe the Hawks at 13. I know they were interested in talking. They've been talking to Lamont a lot. So I don't know if the Hawks will move up and get him. So I don't know who else is interested in him. I know they were, or they've been talking a lot about him. So that's where I think he's going to go. I don't know if he's going to make a little history, South Carolina history, by going in the top 7. But I think he'll get drafted in the 1st round, probably by the Atlanta Hawks. He did. Where you driving to, man? I know you said you was driving and listening. Octavian said he's in the house. You in your house or you at work? Oh, come on, man. I hate all this talking. Just draft and let's go. That's the bad thing about this. I don't even like the NBA. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link just for fun. Just I don't know if Jordan Dealmaker's gonna come or not. So if anybody wants to jump, but make sure everybody hits that everybody hit that like button, please. Oh man. Oh shoot, come on. I can't post a link, man. Come on. No, get off of that shit. There you go. Yeah, the link's out there. Anybody want to hop on? Like I said, there ain't no script tonight, man. I just want to just ramble a little bit. Just ramble a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about recruiting too as well. Got some big time commitments coming up as far as the recruiting on the recruiting side of things. Got one tomorrow, I believe. Desmond Green, 6'5", 340 pound, interior offensive lineman. He's supposed to be making his pick tomorrow. Heard a little. Left at 5 o'clock this morning. Work has been brutal this week. Oh yeah. Hey, you've been up before I have, man. You've been up and at it before I've been up, man. But yeah, we got some big time recruits coming up. Not visits, but commitments. Like I said, Desmond Green, he's supposed to commit tomorrow at 11 a.m. 6'5", 340 interior offensive lineman. I heard some rumblings about him. I think it was him, Darius Gray, and Samari Smoke Matthews, another big time recruit that we were looking at, is leaning towards Texas, and that would actually suck because I think both of them guys, at least two of them from the state of South Carolina, I believe. So that would actually suck, losing in-state talent to Texas. But you never know. You never know about these young men, what they're thinking. Dylan Harper from Rutgers. Hey, never heard that guy. He must be good. But yeah, so it sucks losing in-state recruits to out-of-state schools, but it is what it is. I heard we had a lot of ground to make up with him anyway, so old Desmond Green. But he'll be committing tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Samari Smoke Matthews, he will be committing July the 11th, according to his Twitter account, X account, whatever. He's down to South Carolina, Florida State, Miami, and Texas. And then we also got Sequel Patterson. He's down to South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky. He's the number 10th offensive. He's the number 10th athlete in the class of 26. I think he's probably one of the ones we'll probably end up getting. I feel good about getting that young man. And Landon Duckworth, I feel good about getting him too. Because apparently Auburn offered another quarterback the other day. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that, Duckworth has already told him he's coming to Columbia. And we'll see, though. We'll see. Anything can happen. I think it's the dead period now, so not a whole lot of official visits, or no official visits or anything going on. So everything's kind of, I don't know, I guess done by maybe phone or text or whatever. I don't know if you can contact them at all, but I don't think you can contact them at all. But anyway, so. We also got P.J. Dean, 4-star defensive tackle. He is from the North Carolina area, West Forsyth County, right here in North Carolina, over towards Winston-Salem, where I was at today, actually. He is number 4 defensive lineman in the class of 26. He's going to announce June 30th. Which is this weekend? What's the date? 25th, March 26th. I don't know. I have my damn calendar in front of me. Let's see. 30th is on Monday. He will be announcing Monday at 3:30, and he's down to South Carolina, Georgia, and Ohio State. So Coach Beamer's got us in the running with some big time programs, battling some big time program for these high 4-star, 5-star athletes, receivers, quarterbacks, defensive linemen, offensive linemen. He's definitely got us in the running in the mix with a lot of big time programs. So if we can just land some of them, man, You know, that'd be great. But like I said in my other video, I got a lot of confidence in Coach Beamer and his recruiting. So I'm not worried. I'm not on the ledge, so to say, not ready to jump off because we don't have a top 15, top 20 recruiting class right now. Like I said in that video the other night, you know, Coach Beamer, we tend to get all our recruits in June, July, first part of August. We usually get a good crop of guys in. So I'm not worried. When it starts getting August and we're where we at now, then maybe I start worrying a little bit. So yeah. I don't worry too much about recruiting. It'll handle itself. Like I said, I think Coach Beamer's on track to. I think he's going to be on track to get us another top 15, top 20 recruiting class this year. Definitely inside the top 25. And I know that's not what a lot of Gamecocks want to say or want to hear. Just like Quentin Broom, my channel member, just brought up, we need a top 10 class. I agree. We need to start getting top 10 classes. I think that will do better than top 20, top 25s. But if we can land a solid top 15 class and then bring in some really, really good transfer portal additions, because like Jordan Dealmaker said last week, and like Coach Beamer said, South Carolina's got money to throw at kids. Now, I think South Carolina is being, I guess, a little more cautious with their money. They're not throwing it all at one guy. And like I said the other night, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, so to say. You want to spread it out and bring more than just one good player there, because one good player is not going to make you an elite program. You need to put players around that elite person to solidify your program, to build an elite program. One person don't do that. So I kind of tend to agree with Coach Beamer. Don't waste all the money on one guy, because as we know, there's not a whole lot of loyalty in college football these days with transfer portal, NIL, all these ways to get money these young men can do, or these young men can do to get extra money or more money in deals. Nothing's set in stone with these young men. They can leave anytime they want to, transfer, take a bigger payday. So we don't have a whole lot of loyalty in college athletics these days. Now, it's good to hear that Lenoris and Dylan Stewart is loyal to Coach Beamer and the Gamecocks, at least right now anyway. Things could change down the road. Who knows? But apparently they turned down some big-time deals to stay at South Carolina. Now, Dylan Stewart, they didn't say what his big deal was or what people offered him, but he pretty much said he wasn't looking anyway. So there you go. That just goes to show you what kind of program that's going on down in South Carolina, what Coach Beamer has built, what the coaching staff has built, the players, the family atmosphere, the culture that's going on in Columbia. It just goes to show you. It just goes to show you what's going on down there. And actually, one of the commits, one of the guys getting ready to commit on the 30th. PJ Dean, he said he really liked that South Carolina. He really likes Coach Beamer, the staff, the culture. Really feels like a family there. So he may come to South Carolina the 30th. So we'll see. We'll hang tight on that and see where he commits. BJ Edgecombe from Baylor going to Philadelphia. Got Charlotte coming up next. Quentin Broom said they need to take the bargaining. There we go. They need to take the bargaining chips out of it and just pick a school regardless of money. Man, I feel you, dog. I feel you. But that's not where we at these days. You know that. That's not where we at, man. some of these kids are, and you can't blame them. I mean, some of these kids are after that big money, that big payday. Some kids could care less about it. But I mean, I agree with you 100%. I do. But that's just not the reality of the college football landscape today. Like I said, or speaking of money, I mean, some of these kids. I mean, let's be real. I mean, let's be real and honest. A lot of these kids, that could set their family up. That if they get a big offer, a couple $1 million, that could help their family out a lot. A lot of these families come from, I don't want to say low income, but I mean they come from, the inner city and stuff. So, or from hard times. So, a couple $1 million. I mean that could help them out a lot. That could help their family members out a lot. So. Some of these kids, that might be why some of these young men do. I don't want to say kids, because now they're getting paid like adults. So some of these athletes, I mean, that could help them out. That could help their families out. So, and that could mean a big difference. So, some are going to fail. Look at Dante Reno, Juice Wells, Chuck. Oh, I failed. Come on, Quinn. I guess I may have failed. I probably failed a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Dante Reno, Juice Wells. Which Dante Reno, I mean, how do I say this? I mean, he was a good recruiting piece for the Gamecocks during his time at South Carolina. Was he going to see the field a whole lot? When he went to the Under Armour? Was it the Under Armour game he went to? I think that's when it was, when he played in. Like they would show practice on TV, and the first time I saw him practice for that game, like when they showed it on ESPNU or whatever it was, he made some bad throws. He threw like 2 or 3 picks in a row. So I know he needed some development and some work. And I think when we got Lenoris and Aaron Nolan, Cutter Woods, I think he saw the writing on the wall that he wasn't going to get a whole lot of playing time at South Carolina. So Juice Wells, I think that's just a guy that just chasing the bag. I think that's all it was with him. And it is, like I said, it is what it is. That's new college football. As far as Chuck, I mean, that dude just sucks all around. I mean, I don't even know what to say about him. He's a straight up loser. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that guy. Scott said, if I can click on to it, you need to spread the money around to get a good overall class. Exactly, Scott. Exactly. Don't go out there and get just one blue chip, top talent, elite athlete. Because if you don't have pieces around that guy, it don't matter what you pay him. He can only do so much. He can only do so much for what he's got to work with. So spread that money out. Get you some good talent around him, some good running backs, some good receivers, good offensive linemen, and build around him. Build around some guys. Don't go spending your money on just one guy. Quentin Broom said they can change rules, get Nick Saban to head it, let them get paid once they become a starter. Yeah, hopefully they get Nick Saban involved with the new profit sharing or whatever they got going on, the $20.5 million that the school's getting, and the new settlement they come up with, the House settlement or whatever that was, $2.8 $8 billion or whatever it was. Hopefully they can get Nick Saban to kind of head up that organization to kind of put some rules in place to kind of keep everybody straight, in line. Don't let somebody just find a loophole and take advantage of it. Let it be kind of across the board. And yeah, I agree. They should only get paid when you become a starter. I think there needs to be something in place as far as when you get these deals, production. You got to produce. It's got to be based on your production somehow. If you go out there and you produce, I got no problem with you making your money. But if you just sit out there and ride the bench because you hurt or whatever, I don't think you should be getting paid all that money. Maybe perhaps pay you that money if you don't start, if you don't play. Doc, you pay. Doc, take some money back. It's got to be something. There's got to be something to make these young athletes, these athletes perform. Because if you start handing these guys millions of dollars, and they know they can get away with doing the bare minimum or nothing, they're going to do it. They are going to do it. Trust me, I got kids, and you give them some money, and they know they ain't got to do nothing to earn it. They'll do it all day long as you keep giving it to them. So I think you're on to something there, Quinn. I think they should get paid based on their performance or starting. Let's see here. You also said they should have pay grades for each high school rating. So each school pays the same dollar for each high school rating. Damn, deal maker taking a nap. What the hell? Get your ass online. But yeah, let's go back to the question here. Should have pay grades. Are you talking about like a military pay scale, like E1, E2, E3, E4? Is that what you're talking about there, Quentin? If so, that's not a bad idea. Like you said, a 4-star makes this much, a 5-star makes this much, 3-star earns this much. Con Newpool from Duke. I have no idea who that guy is either. But that's not a bad idea. Pay them based on what star rating they got. But see, that's the thing though. The only thing about that is these ratings is kind of skewed, man. We all know that. I just don't know if we have enough integrity in On3, 247, all these recruiting sites to really give a proper evaluation on a young man. So I don't know. Maybe that's something they could do as well. I don't know. He digits. He said, let's see what he said. He said, I say letting school do what they need to with their money instead of being the same all the way across the board. By doing that in a few years, we'll see the correct approach. Okay, well that's a good. I mean that's your opinion. I mean I ain't got nothing wrong with that either. There's got to be a good way to do it, regardless, and hopefully soon they will take care of it, fix it, whatever. Oh my Lord, got a pop up something here. Let me do that. Are you saying let the schools pay the guys what they want? Or I mean, are you disagreeing with what Quentin Broom said about the pay based on the pay grade for each high school rating? Is that what are you disagreeing with that? He digits? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I mean that's a valid point. Scott Collins said they should. Shit. They should have some performance goals to reach. Exactly. That's what I said a while ago. And looks like my co-host woke up from his nap. So let's go ahead and welcome in Sleeping Beauty. What's up, Jordan?
What's happening, man?
Did you get your little nap in, man?
Bo, a damn whale of a storm rolled up here, turned everything dark, lightning, wind, rain. I kicked back in the chair and I opened my eyes about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, my Lord. Must be nice.
Well, I reckon.
Now, I was just rambling on about some things, talking about recruiting and talked about Colin Murray Bulls. You got an opportunity to make a little history tonight.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have that on.
A slim chance. He got a slim chance now because they're already at number 5 in the draft. So, So, do you know who the highest draft Gamecock ever in the NBA?
The highest drafted Gamecock in the NBA. I would have to say it was let me think. I'm not Googling anything. Let me think. I do not. No.
Okay. It's actually Tom Riker in 1972.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought Alex English, and I had to Google it myself because I was actually reading some stuff about Colin Murray Bulls the other day, and they said he had an opportunity to make a little history because the highest ever Gamecock drafted was 8th overall in the first round back in 1972. And I was like, well, I thought it was Alex English, but apparently he didn't get drafted to number 23 in the second round back in the day. So, but yeah, Colin Murray Bulls, he's like he's the first ever Gamecock to be invited to, I guess, wherever they happen to draft at. I don't know where they draft at. In the green room. So that's a little history they're making for him.
And well, and you know, I didn't know. I knew we had, what was the guy's name? Balkman or something like that?
Yeah, Ronaldo Balkman.
I knew we had him and then Thornwell, but I think Thornwell went like the second or third round.
I think he was undrafted. I could be wrong. I know Ronaldo Balkman went in the first round to the New York Knicks, the 20th overall pick in 2006. So
was it that long ago?
Oh yeah.
We getting old, man.
I know, that's what I said. We definitely getting old, man. Because my son, he's asked me questions. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I can't remember. He's asked me when Jadeveon Clowney was at South Carolina. I said, I think it was 2012, 2011, 2012.
I know. Yeah, I think 11 is when he blew Michigan up.
Okay, it might have been 10 then. I don't know. I said it had to be sometime then. So I was like, man, I can't remember that stuff. I don't. My memory's not as good as it used to be.
Hey, you got me beat. My oldest child was born in 2012.
Scott said, "What's up, to Jordan?"
Hey, buddy, how are you? Quentin Broom said he saw in the 90s finishing his degree. Huge guy.
Yeah, he's like 6'10". He's like 6'10", I believe it is. He's a big old dude. But so yeah, I mean that's the only reason why I got the draft on. I want to see where Colin Murray Bulls goes.
Now I want you to tell me, in your opinion, and everybody else that's listening, tell me why this NBA draft is nowhere close to NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball. Why is it like the first advertisement that I heard on sports talk radio or even television was like 2 days ago?
Well, like I said, I'm not a huge NBA. I'm not an NBA fan, and I think it's just a simple fact that, I mean, let's be honest, man. I mean, unless you just want to see guys shooting, no defense, things like that. It just don't excite me no more, man. I miss the days of Jordan and Bill Laimbeer and Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen and Larry Bird. I mean, that's when basketball was good, man, to me. And I know everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody got their own GOAT for the NBA. Mine's always going to be Jordan. I don't care who comes along.
No, wait, you ain't get an argument from me with that one. I can promise you.
I mean, I respect Kobe Bryant. He was a damn good player.
Jordan 1, Kobe 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who'd you say was 3?
Number 3 it's got to be Bird.
Yeah, he's up there. I don't know if he'd be my 3rd.
And
I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a LaFleur fan.
I'm not either, but
y'all miss me with that guy.
A guy that doesn't get the credit that just deserved, in my opinion, because he's on the team with the best basketball player of all time is Scottie Pippen.
Oh yeah, Scottie Pippen. Yeah, I have to agree.
And the best defensive player, I'd have to give that to old crazy damn Rodman.
Oh yeah, man, that Joker was he was a handful. he was something else. But so I guess that's why the NBA draft is probably not as I don't know how many people watches this. I mean, it doesn't look like a huge turnout like the NFL draft. You know how they have it in different cities, and I mean they got massive people lined the streets, and I mean it's not nothing like that.
Yeah, I just because of what it is, you would think that it would get a whole lot more publicity than what it does, and it doesn't. And again, I don't follow the NBA. I don't. It's not exciting to me.
No.
But hell, I don't follow the NFL that hard either. Because it's not exciting to me. Shit, I mean, let's be honest. I don't follow the major leagues. Do I love college baseball and college football? Absolutely. Do I love college basketball and women's? Me and you, we follow women's basketball in college probably more than most people do.
Yeah. Peter said that Michigan helmet still orbiting the Earth. Talking about running back for Michigan.
Had that hit, I've watched that hit so many times. Had he done that in today's game, that would have been a 15-yard penalty for targeting.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he liked to kill that boy. He liked to kill him.
Took him out his cleats.
Yeah. He liked to kill him. Now, even though his face mask was up when he made the hit, his face mask was dead up, they'd have still called it targeting in today's game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah, I mean, like I told everybody, I don't really have anything. We just shooting the breeze. Whatever you want to talk about. I mean, I talked a little bit about recruiting. We got a couple recruits that's going to announce. We got one that's going to announce tomorrow. We got one that's going to announce on Monday. One on July the 11th, and then of course we don't know when Duckworth's going to announce.
Are you talking about for football?
Yeah, for football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. We can talk about whatever. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, baseball.
Desmond Green's going to announce tomorrow, apparently at 11 o'clock. I heard rumblings that we had a long way to go to a lot of ground to make up on him. He's a South Carolina kid, and I heard something about, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's thinking about Texas. But
I've been keeping track of it, not probably as into detail as you. What I've been watching is basketball and baseball here recently, because of, I mean, let's just be honest. We've had down seasons, and I know there's some naysayers out there, Gamecock fans. Again, I've climbed that cliff and I've screamed from the top. You can say whatever it is you want to say about Shane Beamer. And hell, I've been the one to throw shade at him myself. But at the end of the day, he was a part of the best recruiting classes we've ever had in history of Gamecocks. He was the recruiting coordinator at the time.
Yep.
And I trust Shane Beamer. I trust. Now, he's going to say some stupid shit, and I'm going to call him out for it. But I trust Shane Beamer. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Right now, what I don't trust is our baseball program. I don't. That is my main concern.
We've got, 12 in the transfer portal?
Yes.
We've picked up 12 players in the transfer portal?
Yes.
So
I
don't know how good they are, but I know
and I don't either. And there again, I'm not. Listen, I'm a Lamont Paris guy, okay, and I have been since the day we hired him. But last year we did not have a point guard. You know, we were a hiccup from being there. It seemed like in every game. You know what I'm saying? And the year prior to, we were pretty damn good. And then the Gigi Jackson year, we were about the same as we were last year.
Yeah.
So I'm still.
Yeah, we were missing that leadership on the court last year, that true leader.
Yeah, I'm the jury's still out on our basketball program. Baseball, I'm extremely worried about.
Yeah, I think that's the pulse on a lot of Gamecock fans out there. I don't know about that. But going back to the basketball, I'm on board with you. I got faith in Coach Paris. I think he's gonna do the right thing, get the right pieces in there, and get us back to where we were. Not this past season, but the season before.
I don't.
We got 11 new starters or 11 new players on the roster. So
I don't understand his inconsistency, and that's what concerns me. But I trust him because I mean he's a hell of a guy and a hell of a coach. But
well, like I said, if you don't have, this is my take. I mean, I may be wrong, but if you don't have that strong presence of a leader on the team, it's just guys out there shooting.
Yeah, well, the Gigi Jackson, his first year, that I know everybody clamored for him. I know he's in the NBA, but guess what? That was. I was not on that bandwagon. Okay.
No, we got him because North Carolina didn't have room for him.
Yeah, that was like a Gigi Jackson team. I mean, that's all it was.
Yeah.
And he wasn't that great.
No.
And then the year after, I mean, damn! I was like, we got something here. You know what I'm saying? And then last year, I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. And that's what I said, man. Like I said, it all goes back to leadership and a strong communication piece on the team. If you don't have somebody that's going to be a voice of hey, let's go, you're going to have guys doing their own thing. And I think that's what we saw last year. There was a lot of individualism on that team, and no teamwork from what I've seen. I think getting Michie Johnson back this year, I think that's going to kind of get it back right. Now we got a lot of young guys around him, got a lot of young new players around him. There may be some bumps and bruises along the way this year. Now, am I saying we're gonna get back to where we were 2 years ago? I don't know. We'll see.
Do you know the best span of men's basketball we've ever had at the University of South Carolina? Do you know who the head coach was? Come on, I know you know.
Well, it could be Frank McGuire, or it could be
no. Leave Frank out. All right, leave Frank out.
Probably Darren Horn.
There you go. Yep.
Which nobody really liked him. He was like a 2-year wonder.
But he was good.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't they like him?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because he kept the media out of his program.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
He kept the media out of his program. He was not a. No, he wasn't no Will Muschamp. I mean, Will Muschamp is just a plumb asshole. But I mean, shit, I'd be an asshole if I'd been fired and was getting paid by Florida and came to South Carolina making that kind of money. I'd be an asshole too because I really wouldn't give a damn. But now he was that Belichick type of individual without the trophies to go along with it. Does that make sense?
yeah. Oh, yeah. P. Diddy said he echoed the same thing you said. Well, there was a lot of close games, 5 points and within last year.
Yeah,
it kind of ties in what Scott said. He said not enough team play. I mean, you think of like Lamont. Did you watch his press conference the other day?
I did.
Like he said, a few mistakes here and there was a difference in games. And like I said, it goes back to leadership in that point guard that you said. If you got that leader on the team, you got that point guard to tell people what to do, where to put them, how to run the plays, set everything up. That could have been a big difference in wins losses last year.
Yeah, so, I don't know. We do have Will Smith as our head coach, because if there's ever a look-alike, it's quarters up for sure.
Did you know he don't like NBA basketball?
Who?
Lamont.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. So they said this is what I saw on X that no defense. He said he didn't like the NBA because no defense.
Well,
so
there again, going back in time, the best teams we've had under him were a hell of defense. We were just a nasty team. We were a defensive, low-scoring team. If we kept the scores low, we came out on top.
Yep. He did say, I thought the basketball program was really going to turn the corner when they hired Bobby Crimmins. We all know how that played out.
We damn sight sure do.
Oh, man.
Well, hell, I thought our football program was going to shoot in the right trajectory when we hired Sparky Woods. How about y'all remember that name?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, how about Brad Scott to follow him up?
That's a train wreck.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
The old Sparky Woods. Now, I had high hopes. Hey, but I still believe South Carolina holds a record in football, a record that nobody probably even thinks about.
What's that?
We are the only football team that I know that had a starting quarterback wearing the face mask of an offensive lineman. And his name would be Blake Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, Blake Mitchell.
Anybody remember that?
That dude, he was, yeah. Yeah, he was something else. That was Spurrier's first quarterback, wasn't
it? Exactly. And Spurrier would say he's the best I got right now. He's just the best I got. And he wouldn't say
he couldn't avoid any. He couldn't run worth a lick, boy, but he could do all right throwing it. So
well, I mean, you got to look at who he was throwing it to. God rest his soul, Kenny McKinley, and
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, the 7th pick went to Fears. Colin Murray Bowles is still on the board. Wow.
Yeah, no history tonight, so it looks like he's going to have to hang around a little longer.
He might not go into top 10 now. Wow.
No, I don't think so. I think I think Atlanta will get him. That's my guess. I'm a little bit behind you, I guess, because they just now selected.
But yeah, he had Kenny McKinley, Sidney Rice. Shit, all they had to do was throw it up in the damn air. Them boys go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kenny McKinley was your go-to across the middle guy. He didn't care.
Hey, and he wasn't that big either. Now he had a big chest, don't get me wrong, and big thighs, but he wasn't that tall. But man, he was fearless.
Quentin Broom said there were others. Jeff Pyburn and Auburn quarterback in '85. I have no idea what he's talking about there.
I guess he's talking about with the offensive line face mask.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense now.
But think about what you just said, Quentin. 85.
Yeah, that was what, 2005, 2006, 2005?
Yeah, 2005.
So,
In 85 was the first year that I remember personally watching a South Carolina football game in person at Williams-Brice Stadium. I'm not going to tell my age. Well, shit, I don't give a damn. I will tell my age. I'm in my mid-40s. So that was a long damn time ago. They even had plastic face masks back then, I believe. What Big Barney Ross just say? If you're unhappy with summer heat, remember this. You never have to shovel sunshine off your sidewalk. Damn good point.
Oh, welcome in there, Big Barney Ross. Make sure everybody hits y'all like button, please. Hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I don't care. Like, we just hanging out, having fun, talking some whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's too damn hot to even drink cold beer. Shit.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. I can easily agree with that because I don't drink it.
Yeah, I mean it's hot as 40 hills. If you work outside, I feel for you. Is all I can tell you.
Oh yeah. I saw a meme the other day on Facebook. It said, "You remember Super Mario 3 when the sun's trying to kill you?"
Yeah,
That's today.
I ain't lying, but
That sun's crazy. Like I said, man, it was hot, man, hot out there.
yeah,
But I deal better with the cold than I do the sun, the heat.
well, you know, being raised up, you know, in the country, working the farm, that sort of thing. It's one thing when you walk out of the house at around 10 minutes to 6 in the morning
Uh-huh.
and you're in that heat all day long. You know,
You walk out the house and you're already sweating.
yeah. I mean, you start sweating when you walk out of the house. You jump in the back of the truck. You go to the field. You in between those rows of tobacco.
Uh-huh.
You might be on a tractor. Of course, we didn't have no cab tractors with no damn air conditioner on them.
No.
And so you're in it all day. And it's bad, but it's not as bad as what we do today. We walk into air conditioner, or we get in a vehicle with air conditioner, or you get on a tractor with air conditioner. Well, guess what just happened?
Yep.
You just turned that heat into cool, and your shirt soaking wet. Obviously, you can see through it with the sweat. Well, now you're cooled down, and when you get back into the heat, it makes it twice as bad. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we're so used to that damn air conditioner, and I mean, my grandma and granddaddy's house didn't even have an air conditioner in the whole damn house.
Yeah. Mine didn't either.
Yeah.
They had box fans and the windows wide open.
Damn right.
So.
Damn right. And come evening time, look in. If it wasn't for a screen, you'd be taken over by the damn mosquitoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been there. Quentin Broom said I need a beer. No, sir, I do not need a beer. I do not need a beer. I'll let Jordan have my beer. He can drink all of them for me.
No, I drink enough for 3 of us.
South Carolina's getting the deep dive by EA Sports College Football 26 for the video game. Oh, that's another thing. Did you get on Twitter a lot? Maybe.
I do not.
The other day they put out a list. I think it was EA Sports or whatever. As soon as I get it pulled up. toughest places to play. And where do you think they had South Carolina at? Top 25. What do you think?
Oh, shit. Toughest places to play, we've got to be in the top 5 for sure.
Where would you say?
I would say 3rd or 4th.
You are way off, buddy. They got us at 16th.
They're crazy as 40 hells.
Yep. I saw it on there the other day. It's college football, EA Sports, college football 26, top 25 toughest place to play. They got South Carolina, Williams-Brice Stadium at 16th.
Now, listen, a lot of people might say I'm just a SEC guy, which shit I am. But I would say number 1 would be, let's just talk about night games.
Well, yeah.
I would say the 12th man. That's a tough one. That's tough.
It's on there, but it ain't there. It's all the way down at 11th.
Yeah, that disproves they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
I would say number 2 would have to be Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
That's number 1.
Okay. And I would say number 3, and I'm just talking about the SEC, is South Carolina Gamecocks.
That's 16th, like I said.
Yeah.
It was a little. That's what I'm saying. I looked at some of the ones ahead, and I'm not throwing shade at their stadium or whatever, but I mean some of them places ahead of South Carolina, I don't get. Like for instance, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is not a hard place to play at.
Yeah, they say it's number 8.
Now, I have not personally been there to Norman, so I can't talk about from experience, but I can tell you from television, it doesn't look that damn complicated to me.
Yeah.
Now, I've been to Baton Rouge. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that place is on fire now. That's a sight to see.
Well, let me tell you here. They got Baton Rouge, number 1. They got Penn State, number 2.
Oh, shit, no.
The only see
I would put the Big House in front of Penn State.
That's one that kind of gets me too, because outside of a whiteout, what did they do? I mean, I just don't see that. And then you got the Big House or Ohio State. Ohio State, the Horseshoe. Then you got Sanford Stadium at 4.
Well, I meant the Big House is Michigan, not Ohio State.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But okay. I'm saying I meant Ohio State, not the Big House. I meant the Horseshoe. Sanford Stadium is 4. Bryant-Denny Stadium is 5. Clemson's Memorial Stadium is 6.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, that one kind of, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how they got that, but whatever. Florida's 7. Oklahoma 8. Oregon's number 9. Michigan's 10th. Kyle Field is 11th. Neyland is 12th.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Did you just say
Texas is 13th?
Did you just say Michigan is 10th?
Yep.
Okay.
As far as the toughest stadiums, yeah.
That right there, sir, should show whoever did this don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I've been there. A lot of these are.
I've been there, and it's a sight to see.
They got Florida State 14th, Wisconsin 15th. Hell, I would put Wisconsin higher than 15th.
I would too.
The jump around, shoot.
But I've never been in the stadium, but just from television, I agree.
Yeah. Jordan Hare's at 17. Washington's at 18, the Huskies.
I've been to Jordan Hare.
Iowa at 19.
I've never been there.
Utah's at 20th. Notre Dame is at 21. I think they'd be a little higher than 21.
Well, did you name Virginia Tech at any point?
Nope. They got North Carolina State at 22.
Dude, have you ever been to that stadium?
No, but
Okay,
even on TV.
Okay, let me help you out with that one, please. I've been there probably, I don't know, 8, 9 times.
Uh-huh.
It holds about, I don't know, 40,000, maybe 55 at the best.
Uh-huh.
You can leave at halftime and get a stamp in your hand and come back.
Oh, yeah.
That's how small it is. It's tiny.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that the other day, and I saw South Carolina was 16th, and I was like, what the heck?
Listen, hey, Coastal Carolina can seat just as many people as damn North Carolina State can.
Yeah. So I saw that the other day, and that kind of was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean that no, hell no.
So, but what else you want to talk about, man? Like I said, you and my son punked me out, so I had to come do this live.
Well, he does love his Uncle Deermaker. So yeah. No, I'm proud of that boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's something else, man. I'm trying to teach him some stuff, man, about working and stuff.
Well, I have to give you credit where credit's due. You good at that. You work a lot.
Hey, like I said before, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It ain't pretty, but you got to do what you got to do. So,
well,
I said this before. When you know, this is just good as anybody. When you got a family and they depended on you, you know, pride's something that you don't worry about. You just do what you got to do.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean,
as long as it ain't illegal, unethical, or immoral.
Listen, you know, I worried, you know, for years and years. I wanted to be as successful as my father. And when my wife gave birth to these 2 beautiful children of mine, and you know them both, the day that my daughter was born, which is my oldest one, I realized at that point my own personal success meant not a damn thing. Me taking care of her, feeding her, raising her, teaching her, as well as my boy, that was my success in life. And that's just the way it operates. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Pete Ennis, you have a good one, man. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one, buddy. He was traveling back home, so he finally got home. He's going to go to bed, shower.
I don't know who Tony Belt is, but welcome, sir. Colin Murray Bowles is getting a rough end of this thing. He's still sitting there, and so is Chloe Kitt. She looks like she's about to cry. Goodness almighty, look at her, how pretty she looks.
Oh, is she there? Like I said, I'm a little bit behind you, so I don't know.
Yeah, she got a red dress on. Look up and look at her.
Well, I'm waiting on it to come on the screen. Like I said, I'm a few minutes behind you, so.
She plumb.
Yeah, Tony's been in here. He's been in here a couple of times. I know. Let's see. Come on, show it. Yeah, Tony Belt's been in here, so welcome in, sir. Make sure you hit that like button, please. We got some viewers in here. They still ain't showed her, unless I missed her.
Well, they got her right now. They got him on the screen. She's on the left of her right now.
I don't know.
They got to pick him right here. Toronto. Let's see.
Hope not. I hope we don't go to Toronto.
They got him.
Oh, really?
Yep. There she is. She's standing up. She's crying. I told you.
Tony Belt said already have, buddy. They ain't showing her on my screen. I don't know. They ain't even announced it. Yeah, they getting ready to announce it on my screen. I didn't even see her. Let's see.
Shit, they're talking more about Corey Kiss than they is his ass.
Colin Murray Bulls. Oh, there she goes. Oh my goodness.
Ninth pick overall. What'd you say our highest pick was? 7th?
8th.
8. Well, there you go. Well, look here, the wife just got home. Let me have a winding down conversation with her about our days, and we gonna eat something too. I ain't eat yet. It's 9:15. I ain't eating that.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off here too. I just want to stay out here until at least Colin Murray Bulls got drafted. But
all right, appreciate y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Have a good
All
one.
right, there, deal makers. See you later, man.
All right, bye.
All right, there you go. Colin Murray Bulls, 9th overall pick to Toronto. Scott said that's a nice dress. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody. Quentin Broom, appreciate you, brother. Channel member, appreciate you for being here, hanging out with us. Like I said, tonight was just a whatever show. So I appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys here back next week at 8 o'clock. So y'all have a good one.